founders of the Vote In or Out app in just a moment. But John is calling from Boston about the protests. Good evening, John. Welcome. You're on Progress.
John, how are you?
I'm great, sir. How are you?
I'm well. But, John, the reaction to the protests in Boston is scary, and it's not just from the police. This morning there was a small protest outside this awful radio station in town, and one of the producers ran over a young blind man's foot with his Jeep. It's a terrible, terrible tragedy. I mean, this young man, he's in poor health. He's a type 2 diabetic, so he's at risk. But, you know, he's recovering. But it's just, when does this stop? It was a peaceful protest, and people are just, it's getting out of hand. So I'm looking.
I mean, let me get a peaceful protest about racial justice and, you know, cops shouldn't kill unarmed black men, that kind of protest. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, you know, we sell a bumper sticker at our website called Make Racists Embarrassed Again. And honestly, we have to shame these people. We can't wait for them all to die off. We have to shame them. I'm sorry.
This was a mediocre man for sure.
Yeah.
We hope that he's been called out, and we just gotta pray for this young blind man.
God.
Pray that he can get out okay.
What is the name of the crypto-fascist, blindly obedient Trump cuck who ran over the man's foot? Do you know the producer's name offhand?
The producer who ran over this guy, his name was Chris Curtis. He works at WEI. He's despicable. Despicable man.
I'm sorry. What is it? It's WWEI. What is it?
WEEI.
Okay, I've got to make sure I'd never worked there in the past. Thanks, John. I'll check it out and see what I can learn about it. I hadn't heard about this case. It's pretty depressing.
Terrible.
Well, but you know what? It's not terrible because there's guys like you who have empathy and care, right? So it's like a story like this is terrible if no one's talking about it. You're talking about it, and hopefully this gentleman who ran over the blind gentleman's foot at the protest, we'll see. We'll see what we can do about it. But thank you for letting me know.
Pray for Blind Mike. Pray for Blind Mike. He needs everyone's help, and go at Chris Curtis, please.
Thank you so much for your time. We're at 866-997-GRIT. I'm so pleased to welcome Nelson Figueroa and Julia Fusco-Luberoff